up another great Tuesday night. You're watching What a Girl Wants. My name is Sarah Anderson. I had something very interesting happen to me on the way into the studio today. We can check out my Instagram or TikTok, Sarah Anderson HSN, find out what happened and the exciting outcome. But in the meantime, I'm so glad to be here because I would not want to miss this show for the world. We've got the next 2 hours to do a little shopping together. We have beauty, we have fashion, we've got jewelry, and we are launching a lot of weekly deal drops and a today's special that's going to be a new fan favorite. But let me just give you a little sneak peek, tell you what's coming up, because this is a big deal. What you're looking at right now, believe it or not, one of the hottest trends on social media comes from a snail. That's right, there it is, gone totally viral. It's a snail cream. It goes on like a gel, it finishes like a gloss. Now, no snails are harmed in the making of this product, but the incredible ingredient is 87% from a snail. Look at the bounce, look at the spring, look at that really cool consistency. And what it does is it smooths and polishes your skin. It gives your skin the finish like glass, plumping the look of your lines and wrinkles from the inside out. This sells out every single time. The Beauty Spy is here. I'm glad I've got just enough to get us through the evening show. Final quantities for the year, so check that out. You can start shopping that one early. I'm wearing Giuliana Rancic, so we got a little Giuliana in your future, as well as some great shoes and sandals from Naturalizer and Bear Paw. But I always love to ask you, what's your pick of the hour? Option A, a brand new weekly deal drop from Skin. What is it? It's the Age Reset Serum. Age reset, age reset, age reset. That's what you hear Dimitri say. That's the first line of defense against the signs of aging. This is the best serum he does. We're giving you the powerhouse, the Rolls Royce, and we are giving it to you at a weekly deal drop price you don't want to miss. Wait, there's more. My second pick of the show, option B, and you can vote on Facebook as we stream live. We've got a brand new dress from Lloyd Boston. It is a wrap dress. It is so stunning. I cannot wait to put that on and give you a full presentation next hour. Vote for your pick, but that dress is under $40. But let's go ahead and kick it off with our best value of the day. It is almost completely sold out. It's your last chance. Come on in. All right, what you're looking at is not a blend, it's not a mix, it's not a mystery where your olive oil came from. It's actually 100% Greek extra virgin olive oil. This is Thea. They have been our world leader. They are really, when it comes to class, best in class in the world of olive oil. We've imported this from Greece. You could have the best olive oil you have ever tasted. We have sold already, what, over 7,000, over 8,000? I lost track. We're now over 9,000 sold in our best value of the day. It has never been a today's special on HSN until now. We have about 3,000 remaining. That's all we have for the entire day. This is our final presentation. Stephanie Roberts is here to take you shopping and tell you all about it. But let me just briefly mention what you get is our best value of the year in extra virgin olive oil. You are getting 2 of the 25-ounce bottles. That's a lot of oil. That's a lot of drizzle, that's a lot of dripping, that's a lot of dipping, that's a lot of grilling, right? That's how you make your all-day, everyday foods taste that much better. It is the queen of olive oils. It is recognized as the world's most preferred olive. This is the Mediterranean diet. This is what we want. This is what we need. And we have our final quantities. So if you order right now, I've got one for you. It's on free shipping. It's on FlexPay. Stephanie, I'm so glad you're here because everything tastes better with olive oil and the good stuff.
Yes, not any olive oil, not grocery store olive oil. You want things that are special. Let me explain why Thea olive oil is so special. It starts with the type of olive. This is from the Korniecki olive. It's known as the queen of the olives, the best of the best. I mean, isn't that what we all want? This is the family farm in South Greece. I love the father and daughter that own and run this farm because they do it the old-fashioned way by hand. hand. They shake the trees, they gather the olives, they sort them by hand, picking out the best ones. It then goes to be processed where it is cold pressed, so no heat, the nutrients remain intact, no chemicals are added. It is literally squeezed of its precious oil. It's then bottled in these beautiful dark glass bottles and then brought literally straight from the farm in Greece to us here at HSN so we can get it right to you. The bottles themselves are works of art. They have that beautiful art on the front because each and every harvest has a different art, so you know that this is the very latest harvest. It is because it literally was just harvested in November and December. It will be shelf stable in these dark bottles to keep away the light, the heat, the humidity, the things that are bad for our precious foods. This will be shelf stable until December of 2026. So you're getting to, and I was just gonna say it, and I know you look at this and think that is a lot of olive oil. But let me start to show you that once you understand the flavor profile and what it does to absolutely everything you eat, you're gonna drizzle a little here, you're gonna drizzle a little there, and suddenly you're like, I need more of that. And that's what's happened to all of us, and you can really tell that by reading the reviews.
And I'm so glad you're here. Stephanie Roberts has been a big part of our food and culinary brands here at HSN. Was it over 20 years now?
Yeah, it's getting darn close.
We lost count
We
after
stopped
20.
counting.
But you really appreciate good food. You appreciate the finer things in life. You're also a home chef. You're a cook. You're a kitchen expert. This is a family-owned business. This is not mass-produced.
Yes.
This is not from a mystery source. So is it true when you just go buy olive oil from the grocery store, which is where most of us get our olive oil, let's be frank about that.
Absolutely.
There could be a bunch of different olives from a bunch of different groves, from a bunch of different countries, all in the same bottle?
And who would know, right? We call it a mishmash. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna let this pan actually, hold on, we're gonna back up. I'm gonna get the shrimp going here so we can chat while they cook. Here, you can definitely cook with this, by the way, and I encourage you to cook with it. It's not so precious that you're gonna wanna just set it aside. You're getting enough of it that you're gonna wanna use a little here and a little there and let the flavors go through. But to answer your question, this is what your olive oil looks like when it comes from the grocery store, right? Usually a clear plastic bottle. It's, you know, olive oil. And honestly, it's not cheap. So when you do a little math for what you're paying at the grocery store, for something that, you know, just looks like this, that's what we all thought olive oil was, this is what true olive oil is. Look at that color difference. Look at the thickness difference.
Wow.
Look at the viscosity.
Thea olive oil.
Yes, that is the difference.
Single source,
you can smell it.
Pressed, 100% extra virgin olive oil.
Smell it like a fine wine.
Is this my dipping?
That can be your dipping.
Okay. Is this just for me?
Yeah, that can all be just for you. It hits you in the nose immediately. And then what does it feel like in your mouth?
I love the way it feels in your mouth. It sort of rolls around, but it lingers on your tongue.
And that's such a funny question. The first time I asked somebody that, they looked at me like, what did you just ask? But when you try it, I feel like you understand that question. It has a thickness and a richness followed by a flavor that regular olive oil does not have.
Yeah, what am I smelling? What's the aroma of the olive oil? How would you describe it?
It's different to different people. Some people think it's a little citrusy. I find it, I almost call it a little grassy. Like I can
something herbal there.
Yes, and you know, today's Earth Day, and all day long I've been thinking, if this doesn't encapsulate the goodness that comes from the earth, what does? We are taking one type of olive from a small family farm and showing the goodness that it can bring. And that's what this is all about.
And it's a world of difference. Let me tell you, when I went to Italy, and I had a lovely vacation there years ago, I realized everything tastes better. I'm like, I make this food at home, or we order this food at home, doesn't taste the same. You know why? It's because of the olive oil. A simple drizzle of olive oil on grilled vegetables, on your sliced tomatoes and fresh mozzarella cheese makes the world of difference. Everything tastes better. Everything is that much more satisfied. It's rich, it's authentic, you've got the color, you've got the flavor. You have the consistency of 100% cold-pressed, pure, single-sourced Greek olive oil. This isn't a class by itself. Here's what's happening. They are selling out. You've got just about, the next 10 or 15 minutes. This is our final presentation. This is not coming back. This is the best price of the entire year. Now, it does last until the end of 2026. You've got 18 months to use it. Here's what I recommend, because you're getting 2 bottles. Everyone is getting 2 of the 25-ounce bottles. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna walk over here. Because I wanna show you, these are big bottles. And you will easily pay this price or something very similar at the grocery store or the market where you shop right now. Why not get a better value? Why not get the best olive oil your money can buy? Do it today. Get more than one set. Everybody's getting 2. So you could buy 2 in the very first set. The second 2, maybe you gift. It comes beautifully boxed. You could give someone the gift of a wonderful, rich, buttery, golden olive oil that you'd be so proud to serve and makes all your very basic dishes. Because believe me, I'm not an expert chef. But if anything can make me look better,
you're right,
Stephanie,
this is it.
The olive oil. If anything can make my basic vegetables taste better, it's the secrets in the olive oil, right?
Exactly, and that is what every single chef that we've ever brought on and worked with says. Quality of ingredients. You don't have to be a fancy cook. It is not hard to saute shrimp, but when you saute these shrimp in the richness of a Thea single source olive oil, it's a whole new flavor profile. So I can have a really simple meal here, right? Just a little pasta. I added a little extra oil, and then you know what? We want to hit it with a little fresh citrus, and now you have the fat, you have the acid.
I want the oil right on top.
There you go. And ooh, that one's got a great caramelization on it. You know what you're doing. And you suddenly have this amazing meal that was so simple. Do you taste the difference? It's a richness.
And you know what? When you have the right oil, you don't have to use a lot of different spices.
Exactly.
You don't have to add a lot of salt. You don't have to add a lot of butter, because you're getting all the flavor in the olive oil.
And that's exactly what we've done with the steak, with the Brussels sprouts. I'm not over seasoning. I'm not good at seasoning. Most of us do over season and may not necessarily do it right. So what we are able to do is use the olive oil to make it smooth. Sarah just mentioned vegetables. It is grilling season. So we're gonna go ahead and grill those vegetables, and then all you have to do when you serve is add a little extra drizzle. The number one thing I probably use olive oil for every day are my vegetables. I toss them lightly in the bowl with them, then I grill them, then I saute them, salt and pepper, and that's it. A pizza, which can kind of seem like a blah dinner and if you're in a hurry, but not if you add a little extra drizzle, you add a little extra fresh cheese.
Okay. Pizza with olive oil on it tastes amazing.
Yes.
There's like a fancy restaurant in our neighborhood that this is what they do. And this is how they separate themselves from the competition. They put on olive oil. And you're thinking, why does it taste so good? Because of the olive oil. It has to be one of the best olive oils you've ever imagined. If you order it right now, I have one for you. We were supposed to have a full presentation at 11 p.m. We're selling out early. We are selling this out early. We only have 2,000 left. We started this hour with 3,000, now we're below 2,000. A lot of you are getting more than one set. Call a mom, a dad, a friend, a girlfriend, neighbor, partner, spouse, and say, I think we should do some great olive oil. Wouldn't that make all of your family meals that much more authentic, that much more rich? And there's surprising ways to use the olive oil too, right?
Absolutely. So I know this is going to surprise you. This is actually ice cream, and it's a good ice cream, right? Because we're talking about good ingredients. So you start with a good vanilla bean ice cream. I did a little drizzle on it. Now just put a little of that in your mouth. And I know you're looking at me like you're crazy, right? You just put olive oil on ice cream. This is a very common Mediterranean dessert. And it becomes an oomph in your mouth.
It is so good. it is so good. I've had this before, another fancy restaurant.
Yes.
And you are thinking, I want something sweet, but also something with the olive oil. It's the best combination.
It really is. So that's why I say when we look at what am I going to do with my 2 jugs of olive oil, you're going to do so many different things. Be creative, be daring, be fun, but know that you are adding the purest of pure to your food. And that is so cool. These are the olives from the small family farm in the south of Greece. It's called the Korniaki olive. They are hand-picked, hand-sorted, and then cold pressed. So the greatest of the flavors, the greatest of the nutrients stays right there in this olive oil. It's then carefully bottled in those beautiful dark glass bottles. That dark glass is important. If you ever see oils in clear, you know that that integrity of the flavor and the nutrients is not being preserved. So I love the fact that literally Thea has thought of everything.
Yes.
We have begged and begged and begged them to bring us a today's special to get that kind of volume and also to, in general, just get us more. And you know what they say? can't harvest anymore. It is a small family farm, and they are more interested in having their quality be absolutely amazing than they are having us have way more product than we need. Okay, so this is a medium rare flank steak right now. Flank steak, not an expensive cut of meat. So you can do things, and especially while we're all watching our grocery dollars, I marinated that flank steak in this high quality olive oil. It gets in the muscle fibers and it makes it just a little more gentle and wonderful. Then you could put a little bit of drizzle on it. Then you could make a nice chimichurri with your fresh herbs. And suddenly you took a fairly inexpensive steak and you made an absolutely beautiful, be it appetizer, be it dinner, for whatever you wanted to do. And you were able to do all of that just because you added olive oil.
Oh my gosh, is anything better than pesto? I love a little pesto in the summer. And then put a little pesto, a little olive oil in your favorite chicken, your favorite fish, your favorite steak, your favorite bread. Make a little, you know, fun appetizer with toasted crostini bread, and then you put a little tomato. This is really one of the best inventions ever created. It's called the golden olive oil. It is called the wonderful sort of fountain of youth. This is why. Is this too big of a fork? No.
No, dig right in. There's no such thing as too big of a fork.
It's actually a serving fork, but you know what? There's no such thing.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
And again,
it melts in your mouth, right? Okay, let me just quickly check. How many left? We have 1,800. Here they go. Going very, very quickly now. Olive oil and sweet potatoes.
Right, because again, why plop some margarine with a bunch of chemicals on it, right? Lots of people drizzle, just a little drizzle, because you know it's a good health choice. You know the Mediterranean diet is good. And the reasons why? Because they cut out the chemicals that we have used for decades and generations here in our country and use pure ingredients. When you say the food tastes different when you travel overseas, that is the difference. So let's bring that difference here. And the difference is you can't walk into a grocery store and get something of this quality. So of course you're getting the 2-pack, and my instant thought is great. Keep one, gift one. I'll tell you what keeps happening to me. I get my 2-pack home, I start to use it, and I think, sorry to my mother-in-law, you are not getting that other bottle. I want to keep it for myself.
Well, it's our best price of the year. So this is not coming back. This is not coming back this year. They only harvest it once a year. It's a small family-owned operation. So you're really getting it right from Crete, and that's so exciting because you're going right to the source. And it is a single source olive oil. It is more pure, it is more concentrated, it's more authentic, it's more luscious, it's more creamy, it's more flavorful, it's more colorful than any other olive oil you have ever tasted. One bite and you'll go, oh, that's why the Thea olive oil always sells out on HSN. But here's what you need to know. Once these are gone, this is all we have for the entire year at this price. This is the lowest price that we have ever offered. It's not a blend, it's not a mix, and it is a huge customer pick. I was reading some of the reviews. Some of you are obsessed with our Thea olive oil, and once it's gone, you're gonna be very disappointed that we cannot bring it back in at this price.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I wanna show you something kind of fun. And no, we're not gonna drink it, but we certainly could. And I have, and I would again, because it tastes so yummy. But watch when we swirl it around. Do you see how it sticks to the edge of the wine glass like that? That's actually a fun chemistry word. That's its viscosity. But what that means is that thickness and that lushness as it sticks to the glass. That's how it sticks to your food. That's how it sticks on the inside of your mouth. And that's where the flavor and that fullness and that lushness that we've been talking about, that's where it comes from. You do this with a subpar olive oil, a blend, a grocery store, it just looks like greasy water.
Right.
It isn't thick and luscious like that. So I really love to point that out. Something else I want to point out, it can make up for any cooking errors. I do not always grill the perfect chicken breast. My children tell me my salmon is dry. They're teenagers, so they tell me lots of things like that. Guess how you solve these problems? Nothing is dry when it's drizzled with heaven. And again, I'm only using a tiny little tablespoon here, but that is gonna make a flavor difference in that meal. If your family
thinks... And don't you use less when you get more flavor?
Absolutely, absolutely. Think about what you do to make up for it.
You're not gonna do the heavy pour. I feel like every time I go to the grocery store, I get that that text, oh, we need olive oil. And then I kind of groaned because I'm like, olive oil's expensive.
Right.
It's, you know, $15, $20, $25 a bottle. I'm just buying it at the grocery store. I'm not even at any, you know, gourmet farmer's market. This is the best of the best, and you're getting it at a price that's honestly not much more expensive than what you're gonna find at the grocery store. These are big bottles. These are 25 ounces. So you're getting a total of 50 ounces. How long do you think that would last? In my house, we're looking at maybe 6 months.
That's probably a good guess.
Was that it? And we have a small household,
right.
Just 2 of us.
But once you start using it.
But once you start using it, yeah, then it tends to disappear very, very quickly. So maybe you get 2 sets if you are already a fan, or if you know you've been looking for something like this, whether you drizzle, whether you dip, whether you use it as a marinade, whether you use it in your salad dressings, you're gonna make the best tasting fish, beef, chicken, shrimp, salads, appetizers. You can even pour it in soups and desserts. Every day, every mouthful tastes better when you have a single source, 100% extra virgin olive oil. Right?
It does. It makes everything better. And oh, by the way, my favorite new find this week is that you can bake with it. I mean, I would have never thought that, but the olive oil cake is off the charts and very trending right now as well. But the big takeaway here is it is not just any olive oil. This is not a grocery store olive oil. You will not find this quality olive unless you are using a single sourced olive straight from Greece. Again, this is called the Korniecki olive. It is considered the queen of the olives. We have partnered with a small family farm. It's owned by a father and daughter. They're wonderful humans, and the care and love and quality that they put into their work is absolutely evident the second you taste it. The bottle is beautiful. It's carefully shipped to you in individual bottles, so it's easy to keep one, gift one, put it in the gift closet for later on. It seems to me every time I need to grab gifts for somebody, I'm purchasing a candle, or I'm picking up yet another $20 bottle of wine. Think about what happens when you have a bottle of wine and you gift it to somebody. They enjoy it for the evening and it's gone, and they probably forgot about it. When you gift something like this, they get to enjoy it over and over again. And I gotta tell you, it is probably gonna be something that they realize they can't live without, and then somebody else is enjoying the beauty of a wonderful olive oil as well. Again, you can't use it in enough ways. Salad dressings, baking, grilling, sauteing. We've used it dozens and dozens of ways throughout the day today, and every single day, you'll find yourself reaching to it. In the Mediterranean, it sits right there on the dinner table, and everybody just drizzles and drizzles and drizzles, and that's exactly what we want you to do too. So Sarah, it's been fun. I can't believe this is our last show.
Congratulations. You're gonna have an early sellout. We've sold more than 10,000. I just wanna flip to the remaining quantity. We have 1,400 left. We do not have another scheduled presentation due to the popularity of the Thea olive oil. We're only doing this once a year. This is our first ever Today special featuring the olive oil. And we want to thank you for that overwhelming response. I know you're going to love it. We do have free shipping. We do have flexible payments. We do have 30-day returns. I don't think anyone's going to return olive oil because it tastes that good. If you know someone in your life who loves to cook, who loves to eat, who is a professional chef, or maybe just somebody who needs a little help with their everyday cooking, like me, a little olive oil goes a long way. You're gonna be so glad you were watching and shopping HSN. Don't forget the shelf life on that is till the end of December 2026. So if you wanna kind of stock up, you've got that beautiful dark bottle that prevents the oxidation of the olive oil as well. So lots to talk about tonight. You're watching What a Girl Wants. So What a Girl Wants is Full Belly, featuring all that great tasting food. Thank you, Stephanie Roberts. Thank you again. And What a Girl Wants also is a great outfit. Okay, this has been one of Juliana's most popular 2-piece sets. I'm so glad we got our final quantities in the show tonight because it is so cute. It's loungewear, it's streetwear, it's travel, it's a beach, it's a resort, it's a holiday, it's a little trip around the theme park, or maybe just a fun barbecue with friends. You get 2 pieces. I just want to make sure, right? Yeah, you get both pieces for $39.95. I'll quickly take you on a tour of all these great colors. The first color is our neutral. You get a little hint of pink in that one. And then we have our coral, which has sort of a purple, a fuchsia, a pink, and a white. And then I threw on our beautiful indigo, which also has the greens and a little hint of purple. Juliana Rancic, our fashion authority, our red carpet consultant, she's gonna bring you this incredible two-piece set. So Kenya's joining me tonight. She's wearing it in the 1X. You like that size on you? Extra small through 3X. The top length is about a 25-inch center back length. The inseam on the pant is about 26 inches, and you're gonna have so much fun. It's already a huge customer pick. Here's what you said about it. You love it, it's so soft, it's lightweight, it's breezy. You love the top, you love the pant. Why not get them both? Because they're $20 each. Juliana, I couldn't go to the farmer's market where they sometimes have those fun little tie-dye tents. I couldn't go to a farmer's market and get this for $20. And we're talking about premium designer fashion. Good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you, Sarah. Thanks for having me on your show. I know, it is so adorable. It's so funny. So I'm here at home. I'm in my studio, and I went into the other room to see Duke, and my sister-in-law, Karen, is here. She goes, oh, my gosh, that is so cute. She goes, wait, that's a lounge outfit, right? And I go, yeah. She goes, oh, that's so great. I can wear it at home, and then I could go to the grocery store in it. I'm like, perfect. You know, that's exactly what it was made for. And then I said, Karen, feel this fabric. And Sarah, isn't it the softest, beautiful fabric? And it has 5% spandex, ladies. So you are going to want to live in this outfit.
Yeah, lots of stretch, very forgiving. The pant is a loose, flowy pant with a nice wide waistband. And I love the top, Juliana, that you did as well, because it's got some nice longer arms here. So it really covers the whole upper arm.
That's right. Yes, absolutely. And that was intentional, right? I don't love a little short sleeve. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't love a cap sleeve. I don't love a little tight sleeve. So I like a sleeve that's a little more relaxed. And so, yeah, you get upper arm coverage, which is really nice. You get a nice V-neck. So what I love about a V in loungewear is that you don't see them all the time. You often see crew necks in loungewear. And a lot of women say, you know, gee, make me a V-neck in lounge because it's more flattering on the body. So even though you're wearing a lounge set that you can wear at home and wear out and about, you still want to look cute in it, and you want it to be flattering on your body. And so a V-neck is perfect for that.
The neutral is so pretty on Kenya. And I love the tie-dye pattern here, Juliana. It's subtle. It's not like a sort of starburst tie-dye of like the 60s. It's very modern.
No, you're right, right. Yeah, you're right. And, you know, I think it's really pretty for the season. This is actually brand new. We designed this for spring, summer collection. And I think what I like about it, too, it has the lines in it, which are almost like, you know, you see a lot of horizontal lines in the summertime with like nautical prints and that sort of thing. So it kind of reads a little bit more spring and summer to me, which I really like. So like, for instance, Sarah, I'm here wearing it with just a simple little tan loafer, as you see. So you can wear it with a loafer. You can wear it with a sneaker, throw on a little denim jacket over this. And you know what? Hello, I like buried the lead here. Wear it as separates. That's the beautiful thing about this is you can wear the pants with just like a cute little t-shirt, or you can wear the top with some, you can even dress up the top with some black pants.
I love that idea, and they are so soft. You're gonna wanna live in this live in this outfit all summer long. You'll notice the top has a nice length, and it also has a little slit on the side, so you got a little room there. It's not tight. This is an extra small on me, and there's plenty of forgiveness. It's plenty of nice roomy fabric. You see the pants are kind of loose and flowy, a nice wide leg, and I like what you did to the pant leg. There's like a little sort of baby slit in the pant leg.
There is, and that's intentional to give it a little bit of a dressed up look, right? So this isn't just like, let's say, I mean, let me tell you, I want to sleep in these. I've had a long day, Sarah. I was shooting a new show I'm working on, and in between, I was on, you know, with Guy. Now that's Tasty with Guy, doing Mama DePandy.
Right.
So Bill and I had a really long day, and I got to tell you, when I put this on, I was like, I promise this happened. About 20 minutes ago, I put this on. I was like, like just to get out of my clothes all day, to put this on was so comfortable that I might sleep in this. I'm not kidding you. But if you do want to go out in it, of course, you do have the little slit at the bottom, which elevates the look. So you can wear it with a sandal, and it looks really pretty.
And what color are you wearing, Juliana? Our cameras are a little different. So
I know. I'm sorry about that. You know what, Sarah? We should probably do, you guys, everyone watching.
It's a neutral.
Look at Sarah. Look at Sarah's cameras. Yeah, so I'm wearing the neutral.
Okay.
There's the pink. That's the true color that you're seeing there on set.
Okay, just to give everyone a quick heads up. So the neutral has browns and blacks, a little hint of a soft
No.
pink. So if you love kind of like a ballet pink, it's so pretty. There's also some grays in there. This is the most comfortable and most affordable two-piece set I think Giuliana's ever done. You get both pieces for less than $40. Indigo, very popular. Yes, you could wear the top on its own with jeans. Yes, you could wear just the wide-legged pant on its own with like a white t-shirt and a jean jacket. I think that would be really, really cute. So you got options, and then here is our beautiful pink, and the pink is called coral, but it has pinks and fuchsias and a little beautiful sort of light berry shade as well. So a lot of great reasons to pick that up today. You're going to be so happy you are wearing that outfit. It is just the bomb. Okay, and easy to machine wash as well. Now, Giuliana, I don't know if you know that we're going to mention this, but I'm going to blow everybody's mind here for a second. We're doing your jean for $29.95. This is $40 off a black label, her most premium collection, for $29.95. We will not be able to repeat this offer. Once these are gone, these are gone. There's a medium wash. There is I think we're calling this our washed black. And good news for all of you that need a great summer white, there's also a white. It's a 25-inch inseam. This is not long. This is a fun little cropped pant. I wish we had a model, but we don't. So I love the length, though, because it's the perfect kind of summer crop pant.
I got to tell you, I had no idea. This is a little what a girl wants surprise to me, which I love a good surprise. But these are so adorable. And I love that we're doing them at the perfect time of year, because this is the moment to stock up on your spring and summer pants and your jeans. So these are so cute. Exactly to your point. They're cropped. They're super adorable. So yes, grab these. My jeans are never this price. Yeah, did you see the pockets? How cute.
A little braided detail on the pocket. So a classic 5-pocket style, but that's really unique to have that design on the back, and then sort of a nice clean front. These come in sizes 0 through 24. You can machine wash and just let them tumble dry. So I love that for you, because it's a 25-inch inseam, and there's a great little kind of simple hem. It's not a wide, it's not a skinny, it's called a kick crop. So it has just a little bit of release right there below the knee. You're gonna love those. Giuliana, you had an amazing day. We're gonna let you go so you can relax in your two-piece set and get cozy with Bill and the dogs.
Okay, well, thank you, Sarah. Thanks for having me on. Thank you, everyone, for welcoming me into your home. I love shopping with everyone, so thank you, Sarah.
All right, and you can check out her wonderful collection on our website at hsn.com. But I know a lot of you have been asking, where are the Disney watches? Sarah, you know we love our Disney watches on What a Girl Wants. Well, look what I found. First time ever, we have done a Disney watch with moving hands. I'm gonna show you a close-up on my hand so you can really see this dial, because the dial is just so gorgeous. First of all, it's genuine mother of pearl. This is a beautiful, elegant tank style bracelet, something you see in the most premium, prestige, luxury watches. You have a choice. You could do silver tone. That's gonna be Mickey, thanks guys. And then we have the gold tone, and that's Minnie. This is a Mother's Day special, so think ahead to Mother's Day. It's only $29.98. You'll receive not only the watch, the special edition box, the authenticity card, and of course, a very chic, gorgeous style celebrating our fabulous and most famous characters from Disney, and also one of our most fabulous and famous characters here at HSN, the one and only Paul Woods, our ambassador of luxury, is here. Now, you know the most high-end watches that are out there.
I do. I do. I've done this a long time.
Yeah.
And I know the details that make a timepiece feel really important and to feel special and luxurious, and we include those for you. Now, the fact we're working with Disney directly means that every last detail is approved by Disney. Here is the big dealio on this timepiece. This is the first time we have ever done a timepiece where the hands move and tell the time. What? The first time we have ever done a timepiece where the hands move and tell the time. So they're kind of like dancing all the time. Now, if you look at the auctions around the world where there've been crazy prices for Mickey and Minnie Mouse watches, they're always the ones that have the moving hands. Those are the rare ones. Those are the ones that you want to collect. Those are the ones that are hard to find. We've never done it. This is our first time. And you're just choosing, do I want Minnie in the gold tone? Look at her looking all cute. Look at that beautiful mother of pearl dial and the gorgeous Austrian crystals. Or do I want Mickey in the silver tone? Again, looking all cute. Remember, the hands are moving. We've never done that before. To my collectors out there, this is the first and only time we have done this. I'm so excited.
So sweet. Let's show them to you one at a time, or if you can get both in, that's great, guys. So silver tone is the Mickey, and then the gold tone is Minnie. If you are a true collector, if you know someone who is a huge fan, not only mom for Mother's Day, are there graduates? You can size this bracelet.
At home?
Okay, you can size it at home, and then you will get not only this beautiful watch, which features those gorgeous crystals all the way around the bezel, you get that gorgeous 5-link bracelet, which is silky and soft and smooth. This is a solid stainless steel case. You're getting premium materials, genuine mother of pearl dial, but the most fun of all is that they're dancing, they're moving, they've got all these cute poses because their arms are gonna keep moving, right?
Exactly. I mean, we've never been able to do that. Let me tell you what. When you work with the Walt Disney Company, they guard very jealously what details they allow you to use, particularly when you're talking about Mickey and Minnie. We're talking about icons that have been around for almost 100 years. And so when we say to them, can we do a timepiece where the hands move? The first thing they say is no. No, it's not your turn. We haven't done it. Now let me give you a little quick tour of the gold because I want to show you how fabulous the watch is. If you look in really close, the mother of pearl on this dial is actually what we call triple grade A mother of pearl. It's so beautiful you could fall right into it. I mean, it's really gorgeous. That's a detail you find on a high-end timepiece. Austrian crystals, we all know they're the best. They look like diamonds, they look fabulous. First time you pull out that crown on the side, you'd be like, wow, that's a really well-made timepiece. You bet, it's made by AccuTime and it comes with a 2-year warranty. They've done this for 90 years and they make every celebrity watch out there in the world. The bracelet, we have never done this. This is a 5-piece bracelet. If you took this apart, each link would fall apart into 5 pieces. What does that do for you? Makes it silky smooth, makes it move on the wrist really nice, makes it not pull hair, makes it feel like that watch that starts with R and ends with X. Okay, it's that kind of quality.
Yeah.
And then on the very back, it has 3 little clasps back here. You can remove them with your fingernail. It's not a trip to the mall. One size fits pretty much everybody. 6.5 up to almost an 8-inch wrist. And stainless steel case back. Sarah, I know you said that. We always say stainless steel case back. We say that. This is actually a stainless steel case.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that means it won't tarnish, it won't corrode, it will not leave your skin a different color after you wear it.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the box as well. This is a beautiful presentation. Here's what you need to know. This is a special edition. So once this is gone, this is not coming back. This is only a few quantities to go around, and we've already had one other presentation. So this may be it. This may be your last chance for something so pretty. I love what you did here. So it looks like a book, right?
Kind of like a book or a dressing center, and you open the snap. There's probably stuff hiding in there, but so you open it up,
but you get the idea.
But you get this sort of like storybook feel. You get this great presentation. It feels nice. It's not a chintzy box. It's got a nice quality to it. The snap actually works great. So when you're giving this, if it's a gift for somebody, it looks like you spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. If you go to Disney World right this moment, the cheapest Mickey watch is $350.
No.
$350. It is a beautiful watch, but it's $350.
At Disney right now?
At Disney right now.
Wow.
You cannot park for $29. No. You can't get a hamburger for $29. If these were available anywhere but here, there's exclusive right here. If they were sold all over the world, put a 1 in front of it. Put a 2 in front of it, because that's what would happen. And it would be in 10,000 stores. It wouldn't be rare. You can only get this one place. I'm gonna call this Mickey and Minnie Central, because this is the one place you can get these. They are the rarest, most collectible we have ever done. The only time we did moving hands. I can't wait till you get yours home. Oh, and my collectors, I know you're gonna buy both. I know you like to display them and show that you have the entire collection. Don't forget, keep your authenticity card, keep the box, keep all the paperwork so that folks know you have the real deal.
Because not every watch can call itself a Disney watch, right? It has
Almost
to be,
nobody can call themselves
It has to be an authentic Disney approved merchandise. Also, that's something you really want to look for as a collector. Also, the fact that the hands move and the hands tell the time, so 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you might like 5:35.
I was
might
dying
like
for you
10
to do
to
that.
12. I feel like I could, I mean, think about it, how fun that is. So they have a different pose every time that you're looking at them. If you know someone who's a huge Disney fan, great graduation gift, great Mother's Day gift. You can do Mickey or Minnie. They're both going to be gone in a heartbeat. So I'm so glad we could get this in the show for you tonight. 888-131 is your item number, and it's $10 off, and you got the warranty and the flex pay. And of course, you've got the fabulous Paul Wood. So.
And we already know what a girl wants is a new Mickey and Minnie line.
There we go. Good to see you, my friend.
You too, my dear. Thank you.
All right, we've got more great items for you coming up in What a Girl Wants. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. You can order online, you can scan the QR code, or just skip the queue and pick up the phone and go right to our automated ordering so we can get this out to you. All right, so I heard a little story about this fan. That it sold out in just 2 shows last year. Did I get to present it? No. But Chad Allen is going to make it up to me. And I said, Chad, if that fan ever comes back into stock, I want to present it on What a Girl Wants. So come on out here, Chad. Go ahead, rearrange the lights, move the cameras.
I was just
because you're an
you.
all-around backstage guy. We love having you here as our expert from Bell and Howell. This fan is unlike any other fan you have ever seen. If you've seen it before and it has sold out right in front of your very own eyes, we have one last presentation. It's a rechargeable Aqua Breeze misting fan. What are you getting? A fan, it's rechargeable. It's portable. It's oscillating, goes back and forth 90 degrees. It has 3 misting jets. So yes, you get that beautiful cool breeze. You also have 2 different fans that you can operate independently. And just for fun, there's little party lights.
That's
if
right.
you like the LED lights. So I think this is everything that a girl wants, from your hot flashes to your outdoor summer patio or cooking over a hot stove. Wouldn't this be nice to have?
It really is the perfect fan. I mean, this was like one of those, can I throw all the spaghetti noodles at the wall and see what sticks? And Bell and Howell said yes to every single box. Is it portable? Is it rechargeable? Yes, but does it last a long time? Yes, 7 hours, right? And that's on the high speed of both fans, plus the 3 jets of misters, plus the oscillation. So if you start to dial back some of the features, it lasts even longer. I wanted the charging port to be at the bottom, so in case you wanted to leave it plugged in all the time, they said yes. Made it USB-C. I'm going to show you when it's backwards here that the fan heads can rotate 360 degrees all the way around. That's important because they work independently. If you ever lose the remote control, the buttons are on the side. Okay, now we're talking about 3 jets, 3 misters. See how they're coming out there? There's 3 of them. I can dial it back. But where does the water come from? Because there's no hose or anything running, right? There's a lid on the top, and there's a chamber that you can put literal ice water into. And when you do that, because that water is so cold, that's the water that you can get coming out of the jets. Why are misting fans important? And then, Sarah, I know I'm talking a lot, but why are misting fans important? Because they cool down the entire area. A fan is good for who's in front of the fan. When you add a misting jet to that's why the restaurants do it. Because the entire perimeter, the entire square footage of that space, a good amount, is cooled down temperature-wise all the way around, especially when you choose to use, you could put regular water in it, but if you choose to use ice water, even put a couple ice cubes in the top, cold water will bring it down.
I love that idea because you know, you've been at that theme park, you've been at that outdoor restaurant where they have the misters going, you're like, oh, we're sitting over there because it is going to be a long, hot summer. You don't always get to sit in front of an air conditioner. Let's face it, maybe you're on the deck, maybe you're on the porch, maybe you're in the backyard watching the kids play, maybe you're working over the grill, maybe you're just relaxing by the pool, or maybe you're in your office. I was reading the rave reviews. People love this fan. They even use it in their cubicle at work where it's a little stuffy, where it's a little hot. And if you want to take it with you, you can because you can recharge it.
And if you have a long period, like 7 hours, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's good or bad. Chad's saying 7 hours, but that's a long time for a rechargeable fan. That's a long time. But you're not limited. Because it's USB-C, you have little portable power banks. You could just attach a little portable power bank to it and have continuously running. I'm talking like the camper, the RV, the cruisers, if you're a cruiser. And I'm gonna try to keep this to the side so you can see the mist. But you notice it's just automatically oscillating all by itself.
Here, stand in front of the mist.
Oh, there we go.
We can see it against your dark t-shirt.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, that's impressive. And there's 3 different jets that pump out the mist. Can you decide you don't want the mist?
That's right. And so that blue button at the top, it actually says mist. And if I go to push it, I'm going to push it. It will eliminate one jet at a time until there's none left. And that's how it works. So 1, 2, 3, and they're all done. The same thing with the fan. See that? There's a top fan and a bottom fan. They coordinate exactly like that, 3 speeds. That color wheel is going to be your RGB lights when we lower the lights here in the studio. And then you have that oscillation button in the bottom corner there, all coming to work for you to make it the most customizable fan we offer from Bell & Howell. It is the only misting fan that we offer from Bell & Howell. And in fact, Sarah, what's so funny is I challenged our buyer. I said, I want to go out there and say we're the only misting fan on HSN. She said, you're not. And I said, okay, well, who else? And she said, well, the only other one is $149.
Oh.
I said, oh, I get it. Okay. So I'm the only misting fan.
Only misting fan under $40.
Yeah.
Here's what happened last year. This sold out in 2 airings. We only have, what, a few thousand remaining because this has already been seen once. It was very popular last night with Adam on Adam's open house. I said, if there's any way we can show our final quantities, are we getting any more this year?
No.
No, this is the only misting fan from Bell & Howell. We will have this entire season. You know where I would use this? Where I would use this is right after you take a shower and you have to blow dry your hair and you start sweating while you're trying to dry your hair. You're actually getting more sweaty and then your hair's getting sweaty. Then you're trying to put on your makeup and then your makeup's all running down your face before you can even get your makeup to stay on. First thing in the morning, if you have a hot and steamy bathroom, cool yourself down. Maybe you have a little home office, put it there. You know, maybe the pets want to hang out in front of a cool breeze.
They call it the after shower sweats. So when you,
really?
Yeah, that's what it's called in the industry. So
It's a
the after shower sweats are a real thing for men and women, except women always tend to put on more things after their shower for their skincare, right? And that's what makes this so important. Cooling down that skin, cooling down your room, cooling down the area, the cubicle. Pack it away in your luggage. Take it to the vacation rental. I'm not kidding. If you're going on a cruise, do you know what the air conditioning is like on that cruise? Or that vacation rental? Or that campground? Or that RV? You name it. The tailgate. You got to go sit on those hot bleachers for the grandkids' t-ball game.
Yes.
This is the one you can take with you because it has the carry handle. It's super lightweight, but powerful.
Look at that.
Don't look at this and think it's not powerful.
You can adjust each of the fans, right? They can be on high, they can be on low, they can be on medium. You can decide if you want the mist on or the mist off. But let me tell you, if you're someone who's always running hot or you have those hot moments or you're going through your change of life, change of seasons, there's never been anything more cooling than actually having the mist. The mist takes it to a whole new level, Chad.
It really does, yes. And I have great fans coming in. We're not done with fan season, but we're about done with this one. And I have no more misting fans coming in. I have cute little compact ones at a good price point, but this is the one that I thought I was gonna get told no for. Honest to goodness, I thought, no way are we gonna get all those features packed into one. 3 misting jets, 2 independent 3-speed heads. Both of these fans can be 3 speeds, both of them. Either one, you can choose to go up and down. Carry handle, ice chamber at the top, rechargeable, oscillating. And then we said, well, if you're gonna be outside until the evening hours, you might as well have LED lights, right? And so we put LED lights on it and they're built into the fan. So you're not even messing with the lights, they're all built inside. You don't buy batteries, we give you the cord, you recharge it up. It's a USB charger, so you can either use a portable power bank, your computer, a regular brick, plug it into your wall, you name it. And if you ever leave the house, put it in the back of the car just in case you stop by the girlfriend's house or the tailgate or something like that. You're like, it is way too hot. I didn't dress appropriately, but this will keep me cool.
I was just hanging out with my friend who has a 3-year-old daughter, and she is dreading summer.
Yeah.
Because the 3-year-old's gonna wanna be outside. Does mom wanna follow the 3-year-old to the playground every day? No, take this to the playground. Maybe you've gotta sit on a bench and wait for the kids to do their skateboarding, or they maybe have a, something that they're doing at the park. Maybe they're on a baseball team. Maybe it's a soccer game, or maybe you're just sitting in the bleachers watching the basketball game. This is unlike any other fan you have ever seen. This is exactly what a girl wants. You get the misting features. You get 2 separate fans. You can work independently. It's also portable, rechargeable, and it's the only time this year we're doing this. This is not coming back. We only have a few hundred left. I hope you can get in on this one before it sells out. So thank you, Chad, for bringing us exactly what a girl wants. Also, I want to remind you of the outfit I'm wearing because what's not to love? This is so cool. It's so breezy. It's so lightweight. It's soft. It's stretchy. It feels like nothing is touching my skin. I'm wearing it in the indigo. You can wear it out kind of nice and loose. You can also tuck it in. We've got Kenya in the coral that you see here. And it was so popular. I want to remind you how to order this. This is a two-piece set. $20 for the top, $20 for the bottom. You're going to love the price, but what you're going to be really impressed with is the value because of the quality of the fabric. This is not pajamas. These are clothes. You can wear the top with your favorite jeans. You can wear the bottom with just a little t-shirt and a cute little jean jacket. So you've got lots of options. There's deep pockets in the pants. It's got a nice wide waistband. I'm wearing the extra small. You saw Kenya in the 1X, and it's just so cute and fun. You got a little flounce to pant, which is kind of, you know, kind of high fashion. All right, well, we're gonna be right back. And when we come back, we've got snail cream. You heard me right, from the Beauty Spy.
This Customer Appreciation Month, we are throwing a special weekend-long party just for you.
The gang's all here, and we're bringing our best brands,
appreciation price deals,
gratitude-filled savings,
and super special surprises.
Join us for the final appreciation celebration weekend of the month this weekend.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Tax. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
Spend the day embracing all things stylishly bright and breezy for summer. Don't miss our 24-hour summer style sneak peek event all day Thursday.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP.
I personally want to thank you at home for inviting us each and every day into your home. Our hope is just to add value to your life and bring you solutions to your everyday problems.
All right, perfect time to grab your HSN credit card. You can save $15 off your purchase when you apply today and buy today. But I have to tell you, this is going to be a first for me. This is the first ever snail cream on What a Girl Wants. I know there's not a lot of other snail creams waiting in the wings, but there's only one snail cream that you want to consider, and you want to get it from K-Beauty. You want to get it from Neogen. You want to purchase it from the Beauty Spy. What on earth is a snail cream, you might be asking? Well, first off, I have to tell you, there are no snails harmed in the process of this cream. But what you're looking at is one of the hottest viral TikTok, Instagram trends. We're talking about a plumping of the look of your lines and wrinkles. It goes on like a gel. It finishes like a gloss. It has this incredible texture. It has this most really cool consistency that you can only find from an ingredient that comes from a snail. You get the most smooth, you get the most polished, you get the most dewy, bouncy skin. Every time this is on air, it sells out. We do have final quantities for the entire year here tonight on What a Girl Wants. Chelsea, the Beauty Spy, is here. She is Chelsea Scott. She's been doing this for over 2 decades, bringing us the most unique and rare and exclusive products from around the world. And there is nothing like the snail cream. When you told me we had a snail cream, I was like, wait, did I hear you right, Chelsea Scott?
You
did. Sarah was like, Chelsea, what are you doing now? And I'm like, I'm literally gonna show you the most hottest beauty product on the planet right now. If you take a look at my hand, you can see the snail mucin right there. So snails actually secrete something called mucin. It's really this incredible ingredient. And by the way, it has been harvested for not 100 years, over 1,000 years by women in Asia, literally slathering their skin in it. And the reason why is they excrete this mucin. It's a very thin consistency that protects their body and really, really helps with their defense system. It keeps the snails living longer, healthier, dewier. And so they found, I know it's incredible, they found that it's so good for your skin. It has quickly become one of the most popular skincare ingredients on the market. There is right now, if you log onto TikTok, over 6 billion with a B views on the snail mucin. Take a look at this before and after. What is it gonna do for you? It literally, in one application, by the way, it feels cooling, it's a gel, your skin absorbs it, it's not sticky. It adds hydration. It helps to stimulate the collagen production. All the wrinkles are diminished. Slack skin, loose skin looks tightened. It improves the skin texture. There is nothing else like this cream out there. If you've never heard of it, it's called snail mucin. In fact, Sarah, we have been to the farms in South Korea where we work with Neogen. No snails are actually harmed in the process. They're actually living very nice little lives, and we're just utilizing the mucin that their body creates naturally. And 87% of this jar is this actual hydrator. Your skin will look like a sheet of glass.
Wow, that sounds like a very high concentration.
Huge.
Sometimes we get like 1% of something, 2%, maybe 3%, maybe 5%. So I'm sure there are other competitors out there, but they're not at 87%, Chelsea.
Right, so when you look at skincare companies, a lot of times they just put things in for marketing value, right? When you get this home, you're gonna look at the back of your jar and it's literally going to be in the top ingredient because 87% is that incredible snail mucin. You don't feel it, there's no odor to it, there's no weird scent. It feels so good and cooling on your skin. If you have a wrinkle or a crinkle on your skin, if you're smiling and you've got those laugh lines, if your skin is thinning, aging, if it's uneven, if you have nose to mouth lines, if you want to get down to that neck and décolleté, snail mucin will literally, in the very first application, even everything out, plump everything up, and it's why it's the #1 trending ingredient globally right now.
Okay, really think about that. There are thousands and thousands and millions of videos right now that are on TikTok and Instagram and social media. The #1 top trending beauty ingredient right now is the snail cream. If you've been wanting to try it, if you've been interested, if you've been curious, if you've been coveting the snail cream, know that it only will be here for one presentation this year at HSN. There is no further delivery scheduled in the next few months. So what we have is all we have. I'm gonna find out exactly our quantity so everybody knows so you exactly know how many we have left. Okay, we have about 1,000. So that's how limited this product is. I love how lightweight it is. I love how silky it is.
Feels like silk.
I also love, I'm gonna take a little bit off because I have a ton of this on. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it all the way up my arm so you can see what your skin looks like after it drinks it in. It leaves this beautiful finish. It leaves like a gloss, like a sheen.
Yeah, so it's actually called a glossing cream. So it's a cream that's going to actually hydrate the skin. It's gonna help with that collagen production. It's really gonna help with the deep lines and the wrinkles, but it's called glossing because if you take a look at the back of my hand here, see what doesn't look like a thick cream? Now watch, there's no stickiness to it at all. And when I rub it into my hand, immediately you can see how every wrinkle is just kind of smoothed out, but it leaves what we call that K-Beauty gloss, and your makeup will just glide on top. You won't see any pores in the skin. I think it's so big on social media because it's literally like having an Instagram, TikTok filter literally in your jar right at home. Because if you take a look at the skin, if you have darkness in the skin, uneven skin tone, if your skin is dry, we're going into this summer, like you have the heat, the air conditioning just sucking the life out of your skin, this is instantly going to plump up, pump that hydration into the skin. It's giving your skin a very high glossy, plump, more youthful look.
I can already feel it.
I
on my hand.
Yes.
So this is the first time I'm trying it too. Look at our before and after. What kind of difference are we looking at, Chelsea?
Well, I mean, you can see right away in the before, so darkness under the eyes, if you've got that nose to mouth lines, if you have any type of wrinkling around the lip area, take it down your neck and décolleté, especially because we're gonna be showing off our chest this summer, right? You're wearing the V-necks. If you have any issues with your throat, your neck, and you have wrinkles and crinkles, you want everything to be smoothed out. The more you use it, the better your skin is going to look. But you'll notice it's not tacky at all. It feels incredible on the skin, and the process for which we actually extract the incredible snail mucin is spectacular. So no snails are harmed, and it's so good for your skin. There's such high concentrations of fatty acids, of vitamins A, C, and E. This isn't new. This isn't just marketing, it's not trendy. So I know you're at home and you're like, wait a second, Chelsea, you're moving close to the edge here. What is going on? This has been something that's actually called a Vespra snail. I had no idea. There are different species of snails, and this is a snail that has survived for over thousands of years in the environment because their mucin protects their skin and also helps to regenerate. So if they ever get hurt, they can actually regrow their own skin.
Wow. So
I know, it's insane. Right?
Something you said at the beginning blew my mind. This has been used as a beauty ingredient for 1,000 years.
Exactly, yes.
For 1,000 years. And I'm finally catching on. Chelsea, I'm always a little slow.
We're a little late to the party.
I'm always a little late to the party.
It's better late than never.
But I love that we're gonna bring this out to you. Unfortunately, we're counting you down to a complete sellout. Every time this is here, so many of you want to try it, but you're also gonna be impressed with the quality and with the results. It's a very small price to pay. $32, free shipping. You get a lot, a little bit goes a long way. I can already feel my skin feel so plump, so dewy. It's got like that little bounce. It's got that sort of dewy, kind of moisturized, plumping, glass-like finish. I would love for you to have a chance to try this. I don't know if or when this is ever gonna come around again during What a Girl Wants, but Chelsea, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, this is really special. It's really good, and it's one cream that's gonna address everything. So if you're starting to age, whether you're 25, 30, or 85, try the snail mucin, get on the trend. You can always send it back, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be gloss-like skin.
AMP